is one of the reasons why we travel, and Japan is undeniably a foodie destination. In our recent trips to Japan, every meal would bring a certain degree of satisfaction, whether they are a degustation of at least 7 dishes or something that we bought from the supermarket or the vendo machine.
Sweet.
Tastes like
Cream soda.
No. No gyoza here.
Of course, travelers typically go for example, the usual bowl of steaming ramen, which is truly Japanese and truly delicious. But dig a little deeper and the food adventure is just about to begin.
you put the thing here. And I guess it's like some kind of a tofu skin with rice inside.
One amazing experience is when you stay in a Japanese ryokan or minshuku, also known as a Japanese bed and breakfast. These accommodations offer packages with meals included in the room rate. What makes this meal special is they usually highlight local or regional culinary specialties. For instance, in this minshuku in Sumago in Nagano Prefecture, they serve guests with seasonal mountain vegetables and locally sourced products and produce. This Ryokan hotel in Katsura in Wakayama Prefecture serves Kumano beef and fish caught by local fishermen. Also in Wakayama is this Ryokan in Yunomine Onsen, a famous hot spring town where they cook many of their meals using onsen water. They also provide a suggested sequence on how to enjoy the dishes.
Food in temple stays, of course, takes in-house meals to another level. Shojin ryori is traditional Buddhist food usually consumed by monks and nuns. If you stay in a temple lodging such as this one in Koyasan, they will serve you vegetarian meals. How they prepare all these vegetables and food is incredibly impressive that you wouldn't mind eating vegetables for days. Japan is really big when it comes to seasons and local produce, so make sure to check out food that are distinctive to the region. For example, local beef is served in many local restaurants. In Takayama, you can find Hida beef in most steakhouses. Hida beef is bred in the Hida region of the Gifu Prefecture. Kumano beef, on one hand, originates in southern Wakayama. Both are brands of Wagyu beef.
Sashimi, ginger, soya sauce in.
It's also good to try food where they originally come from. Osaka, known as the kitchen of Japan, has a ton in its catalog. Kushikatsu, or deep-fried skewered meat or vegetables, is an example. So when you see this guy outside an establishment, you know what you're getting into. And you should! Some regions also have a way of eating certain food. For instance, in Nagoya, they typically serve eel or unagi hitsamobushi style.
Then you eat it as it is, and then on the second serving, you put other condiments. The last one, you put the soup.
Speaking of unagi, we can't get enough of this delicacy. You might say that you want to eat like a local. Well, you can try izakayas or pubs, or you can just have a go with what you can typically find in many food shops. Anko, or red bean, seems to be everywhere in Japan. From your buns to soups, the humble red bean is a Japanese food staple. Red bean can be also combined with another regional specialty such as matcha. Kyoto is known for its matcha. Here, you can find various matcha-themed dishes. But you can also try matcha or Japanese tea in what is said to be the oldest tea house in the world, located right here in Uji. Of course, nearly every cafe in Kyoto has a matcha offering. If you want to go extra exotic, well, try some natto, which is fermented soybeans, or amazake, a creamy and somewhat grainy fermented rice drink.
Of course, a smorgasbord of Japanese and local street foods can be found in the usual street markets. You can find the usual favorites, the usual truly local favorites, and the more exotic kind. Big cities like Kyoto and Osaka have their famous street markets for this purpose. But for smaller towns, you can find the relatively inexpensive local specialties. Here in Katsura in Wakayama Prefecture, you can find inexpensive but the freshest of tuna in the local food and market hubs. This is because Katsura is a small fishing town famous for its tuna. Speaking of tuna, you can have a dose of sushi a number of ways. There's revolving sushi, and yes, sushi bars. Of course, Japan also has restaurants that offer yoshoku or Western cuisine. You know, just in case you need a break from Japanese food. These foods are just barely scratching the surface. Japan is starting to offer more options for visitors with food restrictions such as vegan and halal options. In any case, when you visit Japan, the food choices may be exhausting, but for sure, settling at a table opens up a new set of adventures. Now, are you getting hungry? For more videos about travel in Japan, please check out our channel. And as always, we would appreciate your subscription and clicking the like, share, and notification buttons.